New York doesn't make sense, and that's exactly why it works. No one follows the same rules. Everyone moves different, thinks different, dresses different. The food is great, but the fashion, that's where things start to get interesting. And once you step inside, everything starts to make sense.
My fourth fashion piece.
Have you worn it all night?
I've worn it all night.
God damn. And the first person I met was already choosing to live life differently.
Would you take me to your house to show me your favorite 5 fashion pieces?
Of course, I'd be honored to.
You'd be honored to.
Yes.
With such an amazing style like that, I'm curious to see what we will see in your closet.
A lot of hats. I have some great Hamburg hats that I'd love to share.
Okay.
And perhaps some nice 1940s suits.
Okay. What city you think has the best style?
Milan or London.
Why both of those?
Well, Milan has had an amazing history with hat making, and London because of Savile Row.
You're really a hat guy. Okay. Fair enough, fair enough. Those 2 cities before New York?
I think so, although New York is a very close third.
I love the honesty, man. We're gonna check out his closet. See y'all when we get to his closet.
After speaking with his parents, we had to schedule for the following day.
I'm excited for this because I know this is going to be very, very interesting. We drove far for this, man.
Oh, welcome here.
What's up, Gilbert? Oops.
This is Gillette, my mom.
Oh, hi, Mom.
So good to meet you.
So good to meet you,
Coming.
too. Of course.
This is the living room. My parents are antique dealers, so everything in here, except for the art, is vintage or antique, and that can be said for almost the whole house. The kitchen. Oh, can I offer y'all a drink?
Thank you, thank you. I'm actually fasting right now, so
Lovely.
yeah.
A lot of just little wooden oddities.
I love these miniature chairs.
Aren't they just wonderful? And may I take y'all upstairs?
Of course.
This is my bedroom, where the hat collection is, and I tried to neaten it up a little bit.
Gilbert's got a better collection of hats than me, man. I gotta step up my game. This is where you get down and dirty, huh?
Yes, I'm currently sewing 2 new dress shirts out of these lovely cotton fabrics I found.
Isn't today Thursday? You ain't go to school today?
I'm homeschooled, so no, my brother is in school.
You like the homeschool?
I love homeschooling. It's absolutely amazing.
I need you to teach me how to get swaggy like you heard me?
Just head to the Brimfield Antique Show. It's where all the good stuff is.
So, the hats. What's the story behind your hats?
Well, it actually started when I was about 6 years old, and I got a vintage tuxedo, and I thought, well, I need a top hat to match it. And so I hunted around antique stores and antique shows for about a year until I found a very beat up old collapsible top hat, which I still have. And I did a lot of repair work. It was basically in 2 pieces when I got it. And it's too small for me now, but this was a staple of my wardrobe for about 2 years. And then I just was like, I need to wear more hats. There was no stopping at that point. This is one of the more rare pieces in my collection. Early 1900s Yetto straw boater hat.
Throw that on. That looks beautiful.
Thank you.
Ooh.
I don't get to wear it much because it's...
Ooh.
But when I do, I wear it. I love it. It's one of my favorites.
This man got swag. Were you always into like this style of dressing?
Well, there have been periods where I dress differently, but at this point, this is how I think I'll dress for the rest of my life. I don't think there's any turning back. This is just... The way I dress now brings me so much joy, I cannot imagine turning back.
You're very passionate. I love that.
Oh, I'm obsessed.
How long you been doing this for?
Well, if I'm 13 now, well, 14 I suppose, then now it would be 8, because I started when I was 6.
Wow.
And I've been dressing differently since forever. Since I started dressing myself when I was like 3, I would put on the most vibrant and interesting clothes I could find.
All right, so before we get into your favorite 5 pieces, what's your fashion take?
My fashion take would have to be that fast fashion is ruining classic style and to some extent the environment, and it has to be stopped at all costs. I've kind of made it my mission. I only wear wool, I only wear cotton and linen. I avoid synthetics. and I only really dress vintage, mostly for my own style, but also because I think it's an important message that the environment needs kind of to be saved at this point.
Gilbert is saving the world one man at a time, man. So now, show me your favorite 5 pieces.
All right, so my first favorite piece would be this Yetto straw boater hat, which, even though it's not quite as wild as some of the other hats, is a staple of my collection, and it's so lightweight and breathable. It's just fantastic. It's only made in Switzerland, and so it's quite rare to find a Yetto straw hat in this condition. And so that would be my first piece. My second piece would have to be the hat I made. I adore this hat. My third favorite fashion item is a little bit less of a piece of clothing, but it's one of my favorite walking canes. It actually has a bit of a secret. It's an antique sword cane that I found at the Brimfield Flea Market. Wow. And it's probably from the 1910s, made for a British East India Company officer or just a British Army officer. And this was very popular style at the period. It was used as a swagger stick or as a dueling cane. Yes, I'm a little bit obsessed with walking canes as well. My fourth piece would be this Stetson cowboy hat, beaver fur, and it's kind of my everyday hat when I'm anywhere in Texas. My family travels to Texas twice a year. I just can't help but love the open crown. My final piece would be my detachable collar collection. I'm rather obsessed with them at this point. This is actually my first detachable collar. I've been wearing it since I was maybe 8. Detachable cuffs, which were invented a little after detachable collars. These are fun because they are worn as French cuffs on a shirt. A little harder to style in the modern day, but an awesome piece to find.
Nah, these is fire.
Isn't the pattern just gorgeous? So it would be worn under a jacket, and it would be worn with a specialty shirt.
And you have one of them on, right?
Yes. These ones are interesting because they are celluloid coated. What that means is this shine they have is from celluloid, which is highly flammable, which is why I don't wear any of these. If they rub together for too long, they will start a small fire. They're quite dangerous. There were instances of people's cuffs lighting on fire in the 1800s. And so those are a piece of history that I will never wear for my own safety. It was very money saving at the time. To do laundry was extremely hard to come by for people who weren't quite wealthy. So, by just washing the collar or cuffs of a shirt, you could save a lot of money on laundering and still look and be just as clean. And if you only had a few shirts, there was an accessory for that as well, which is the detachable bib. And this would be worn attached to the detachable collar to make it look like you were wearing a pleated evening shirt.
Do you collect buttons?
I do not, but I do have a bunch of buttons for any sewing project I embark on. I'd say it's a good policy to keep around extra buttons, because on vintage clothing, they do fall off.
Are these like hats?
They're pith helmets, really.
Ah.
That's the name. And the popular way to wear them was you'd soak them in cold water so that they'd stay cool on your head.
Throw it on, let me see how it looks. Yo, chat, he might have just put me on. I might gotta grab me one of these right here. I need to add this to my hat collection.
And that was my 5 favorite pieces from my vintage fashion collection.
Thank you. This was legendary.
Right after Gilbert, this happened. It's around the block?
It's right here.
You got some great pieces there?
Man, some epic shit.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it then.
Let's do it. Sirdeadass.
Nice to meet you, yo. That hat is hard.
Appreciate you.
Welcome to my studio. AJ, I'm here to show you around. Let's get into it.
I mean, the artwork crazy over here.
Yeah, this is a painting I did of myself in a battlefield. And then, yeah, you just got like the New York grime that comes with everything here, you know?
Damn, so this is like a whole universe thing.
Oh yeah, very much so. Like, it's gonna be called Hustlevania. It's like, yeah, based off the grime and like the street culture of New York and just like what brings this city like to make it what it is.
Okay.
And like, as you can see down here, these are gonna be some other renditions that we're gonna do. We did this one first, and The rest is to be discussed. This is also how the video game will be. It's in the works right now.
Y'all also working on a video game?
Yeah, we've already made one before. It's called Turbo Hood. This is actually the main character.
Nah, that's tough.
I'm a tattoo artist as well as a painter. And then, yeah, I mean, create a lot of different stuff, as you can see this. And yeah, I just like to have fun with art and make stuff that's different, really like capture something new.
I feel like I'm in a video game right now, not gonna lie.
That's the goal, man.
Are there any plans to release any other city New Era hat?
Yeah, me and my dad right now, we're actually working on a way to make them swappable. So like a magnetic type of way.
What your dad do with this?
He's a real blacksmith. He made this from steel. He welded it, shaved it, did the stitching. Everything is done by hand, no manufacturing.
Our channel is really more about clothes, but like I feel like clothes and art goes, I feel like clothes and the art go hand in hand. While we're here, we might as well do it, right? Show me 5 pieces that you're most proud of.
All right, so this is the first, obviously. This is my second favorite fashion piece. Over here, we have my third favorite fashion piece. This is something that I created, and it's got stencils of my artwork that I've tattooed on people. My fourth, which is me as a knight. This is my last fashion piece. This is what I wear when I go into the battlefield.
Before we met with our next guest, we decided to surprise them with a gift.
We met Coco 5 months ago, and she was an amazing person, such great energy. For this follow-up, I wanted to gift her with something. I know her favorite color is red, white, and black. So let's see what they got in there.
The moment I saw this candle, I knew it was perfect for Coco.
Comment down below if you think Coco would love this.
With the gift in hand, it was time to meet Coco.
So shall I take you for part 2? Are we
Yes.
going to my house?
Yes,
All right, that's all you want?
yes,
Follow me.
yeah.
Here we go. Hello, welcome in. Welcome back. I'm going to start at the very beginning. People seem to like this a lot. It is a television, and it covers the buzzer to let you in. I went to an art fair, and I wish I knew the name of the artist. That would be great. I liked it because it reminded me of a brain. Oh, I did this recently. I put little charms on the, what do you call it, the chain? The door chain. One time I ran out of dish soap, and someone said, you got 21 of them. I'm like, no, I will never use those, because what if Joy's bottle shape isn't that anymore? What if I can't replace that?
Like certain things.
Like all things. The Metro card. That's new. Look at you pointing out the new thing. I felt that could be art because it is graphic, and it should be commemorated because it's the end of the Metro card. I only wish I had a token from 1986 or something, but I don't. I have this philosophical thing that happened. When you used Metro cards, it would ask you if you wanted to add time or value. And I thought that was a really deep question. In your life, do you want time or value? So I was like, what do I want? I know I want value. I mean, I don't want time to be short, but what happens in that time is way more interesting than a lot of it. Agreed?
That is true.
Deep. This was early on in my living in this apartment and not having any money and wanting to have art. I collected a bunch of paint chips from the local paint store down the street and little map pins and made art. And I never replaced it because I still think it's cool. You can take paint chips. That's why they're there. I needed a leg up, so I put a leg up. This was a hand-me-down from my mom, but I was like, oh, what can I put in this little picture? And I was like, oh, it would be nice to have, I like to light candles, and it would be nice to have matches. I was like, oh, I'll get colorful matches. And then you can get a sticker for striking matches, and I added it to the thing.
Oh, so. Can we use one of them?
Heck yes. What color? Shall we pick a red one?
Come on.
All right. Watch it not work. Here we go. Should we make a wish? I'm going to make a wish.
Go ahead. What was the wish?
You don't tell your wish.
I mean,
It's already come true. Here you are.
Listen, we might be able to make it happen.
Ah!
I have something nice for you that I think will go perfectly with your apartment.
I can't believe it. Oh my goodness.
Go ahead, open it up.
Is it a bowling ball? What is it? Oh. It's fabulous. And I have matches. Although, how do you ever light something so beautiful? That's amazing. Where should that go? Maybe right there. Maybe actually right where it is.
Actually, right here.
What do you think? Don't you think that would be good?
Ooh. Once I seen it, I was like, let's go with Coco.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're ready to check out your closet?
Yeah, this is tricky, right? I think about the way I dress more as a vibe, more as an overall aesthetic of almost exclusively black and red. I happen to be wearing my Raggedy Ann hat. It's really about finding black pieces that I think have an interesting detail and then adding, adding decoration. So when you say 5 favorite pieces, they maybe wouldn't stand out in a weird way. It's more about the overall presentation.
Like the final product.
Yeah. I mean,
the way you put it together.
Correct. I'll show you this black shirt, for example. May I? So here's a good example. I found this long sleeve t-shirt, which is not just your basic long sleeve t-shirt, right? And then of all weird things, I wear it with red overalls, right? But I throw on this weird little knitted lady that once again probably looks like me, and this is my thing, and I'm gonna put it on with sneakers. But I'll walk down the street and it's like, oh, that's a Coco thing. That's a Coco fit. That's a vibe. That's what I go for. Look at me using the lingo. I first purchased from Etsy way back when it first started, and it wasn't what it has become. And I had already kind of moved into my black and red look. And this was, I don't know, checkers, you know, made into a piece that I just think is so fabulous. And I hadn't found it for a long time, and then I dug it up recently. So I've been wearing it a lot lately.
But you see, like, what it just did with your black shirt, like, it just...
You get it!
I feel like this is a look.
Get it! So here is number 3, another idea of a look. I like to mix up my pieces. See, that's the other thing. I like to find ways to take each of those pieces that I have and put them with something else. This is a onesie. You know, it's a jumpsuit, just a simple thing from Athleta or something. And a fun, funky sweater, and then a bow tie that I just wear loose tied around my neck. And this is the thing. And so I'm walking down the street, and you know it's the Coco aesthetic. This would be number 4. The dress that I wore to my niece's wedding in October. I love it. It, of course, still incorporates the black and red because I needed to be me, but I needed some greens and some blues. Do we care that there's a siren going on behind us? We're in New York, everybody. Greens and blues to go with the wedding, and I added this wonderful pin. Get drippy with it. We made it. We made it to 5. And here's an example of, this is a sweatshirt, but it's a cropped sweatshirt. So the detail was that the proportion is interesting, right? And then you add a crazy little fluff ball of red and this wild, amazing skirt and say something nice about it. Once you start piercing, it's hard to stop. I hear that about tattoos.
Thank you for showing us your favorite 5 fashion pieces. Great pieces again.
After Coco, I wasn't ready for what came next.
Would you take me to your house and show me your favorite 5 fashion pieces?
Yes, of course. I love to show off.
I can tell by everything you got going on over
Yeah.
here, you got some heat.
I'm packing.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Welcome to my house. You're greeted by hats immediately, as well as purses. And this might make the 5. Don't even look. I can't even tell.
Okay. I couldn't hold back. I
No,
was
you
about to
can't.
say something about it.
Yeah.
Okay, shh.
No, it's great. We have to talk about it. How could we not?
I'm gonna try my best not to announce anything because I know you got some pretty cool shit in here. I can see already.
And the trick is, actually, my apartment is my closet. Okay, this is the closet. So you're already in it. Welcome to the closet. Welcome to the home.
Nice.
It's my tree. I keep it up all the time. A lot of heads. Love a head. This is Kevin. He protects the home. Then this is where I sleep, which is also my closet.
So you're a hat person for sure.
For sure. It's celebrity energy, a hat. It's true.
That is true. Bags is crazy.
Bags, yeah.
The bags is here.
I love a funny bag. I love a bag that is just a joke. And people are like, that's so weird. You can't not look at me. And you can't not love me. It's a feminine leg, first and foremost. A pineapple, a fish, a hand. This...
Talk about the finger holding these things up, though.
Thank you for noticing. Yeah, dream, like in a few years, and I want to have a bunch of mannequin arms coming out of my wall holding things. But I started small, and I started with a little finger that I painted and put a fake nail on.
One question for you.
Yeah.
Is the paint intentionally supposed to be like this, or...
No, that's such a good question. And it's a metaphor. No, okay, this is what happened. I'm very manic.
Okay.
Like I have manic energy where I'll be like, I need to paint the bedroom. And so that was a manic day. I said, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do turquoise on that side, purple on that side, have a drip in the middle. And then I said, things aren't perfect. And I'm tired of this and I don't like it. And I said, I'm gonna stop. And then every day when I wake up, I'm reminded, things aren't perfect. And you don't have to finish projects you don't want to. I don't know, one day maybe I will finish it, but for right now, I said I was tired.
I think I'm cool with that mindset.
Right?
Yeah.
I think I also came to the realization that I have so much paint going on out there and I do want it to feel a little tranquil in here.
Okay.
And some people go, this isn't tranquil, you live in a closet. But I say it's tranquil, you know?
Okay.
And I don't know, I think that when a project stops being fun, just stop. That could be just a sign of my mental health and there it is.
Before we get into your favorite 5 pieces, what's your fashion take?
My take is you have a week to wear something when you buy it. You buy it, you're so excited. Then we have this habit, we put it in the closet and we wait for an event, for a thing, for timing. Oh, I'll save it. Saving is the death of us. You have 1 week to wear it because once you wear it the first time, now it's part of the club. You know, it's easy to wear the second and third. My post office has gotten a fashion show like none other. It doesn't matter where you're going, you're taking it out on the town.
I love that. Listen, that's a fashion take I'm 100% with. No arguments. Let's see your favorite 5 pieces.
Okay. First piece, I think is gonna be this sweater. Isn't that incredible? And then also, it's wearable art. We love that. Now, this is supposed to be in the back. So this is the front. What is she, a librarian? No, she's the funnest girl in school. I sometimes wear it forward because that's hilarious. I'm walking out like this, time of my life. So I saw an ad for this on the internet and it was for $80. I said, no way, this is really nice. So then I posted about it and then the artist reached out to me and said, yeah, this is a scam. I actually make them. And she said that she would make me one and she did. She made me this. And, okay, wait, small thing I have to show you. We're on the move. So then she sent me this too. I got mama and I got baby. Okay, next piece. Okay. So this is my purse dollhouse. I normally put on a different strap. And this is also the perfect way to find friends because everyone is gonna compliment you. And then this is my favorite part. Because yes, I decorated the inside. Did this take me months? Absolutely. I burnt my fingers so many times with hot glue. And that is what makes an incredible purse. It's a conversation piece. You can't carry a lot, but I don't use purses for things. I use them for fashion. Let me take you to the next piece. It is in here. This was my first big investment of a kooky piece. This is my couch purse. A lot of kooky purses are food, which is totally great and fun, but you reach a point that you're like, I don't need another fruit bag. I want an inanimate object. And this couch purse is by an artist called Rami Dabami. A little dust on it, that makes it authentic. I got it for my 3rd birthday, I think, for myself. I said, I'm going big and I'm going couch purse. There's a little zipper at the bottom. That's all you need to call it a purse. I want people who also think this is funny to say hello to me.
Yeah.
So it's like a signal out that if you have this sense of humor, like I'm your type of person.
I agree.
Yeah, so I love this.
You're attracting the right people.
Yes, you can do that with fashion, which is really cool. My next piece, I have to take my shoes off. First of all, this is Angela Spanberry. This is my mannequin. A lot of things in here have names. So, okay, here we go. Look at this piece that my friend Chris Burns made for me. Honestly, if I ever want attention, if I'm going anywhere where I go, I want attention, I whip her out. You can't not look at me. You could try, I'll hit you. And every time I, see it, I'm like, somebody loved me so much they made this. I can do it all. I'm a triple threat. Oh. My last piece. Okay. Which I actually acquired last week. Let me show you it. And I feel like that's the only way to really get the vibe. I'm Cleopatra.
You're always still in the show.
Right? Yeah. I'm the most fun woman in the room.
In the
You're
world.
not gonna, in the world. If I want to just talk to people, I'll put this on. I'm not antisocial. I have 55 friends at Trader Joe's that day.
And just when I thought I seen it all,
Bro, no way.
yeah, I wasn't ready for this.
You're not freezing?
That's the point.
That's the point?
Recharging the batteries over here. You want to come in?
Hell no. No, thank you. But I got a quick question for you, though.
Yes, please.
Would you take me to your house and show me your favorite 5 fashion pieces?
You want to come to my house?
Yes.
If you think it's a good idea, I'd love to have you. I'll come out in about 20 minutes and dry off.
All right.
All right.
There's ice out here, and this man, he got a bear helmet on, and he's in the freaking water, bro. Man, I'm interested to see what this man got in this house. We'll see y'all when we get to this man's house.
Justin offered to drive us to his home. I didn't really know what to expect, but we got in the car.
I'm a long-distance cold water swimmer, so when I'm in there, I'm just continually training my body to be able to handle that cold for a longer period of time. And it's actually very good. It's so good for your body because if you think about cancer cells and things that start off very small, you're creating a hostile environment. And when you go into cold water, the troublemaking cells, the bad things in your body, they say, let me go somewhere else and try this because this is not a place of opportunity. So it's a great way to kind of reset your body and kill all the bad things that are brewing, you know?
That makes sense, man. One day that'll be me.
We'll get you in there.
As we pull up to his home, everything started to make sense.
Welcome to my home. So this is one of my favorite pieces of fashion. This is a recreation I made with the taxidermist George Dante. This is a Nile crocodile specimen. We cut up the head and the skull and I built it into a motorcycle helmet so it could actually be worn as a headdress. It weighs about 40 pounds. And so if you're gonna wear it all night, you'll certainly be...
Have you worn it all night?
I've worn it all night. And then...
God damn.
So this is my office where I do most of my work. Do a lot of writing, we work on documentaries. And over here is a lot of different artifacts we brought back from the field, elements of material culture from around the world that we use for educational purposes. If you have a bad back from the long drive, you can use my bed of nails here. This is one that we constructed. If you think of a bed of nails, you think of it being uncomfortable. It's actually the best thing for your central nervous system.
This don't hurt?
I mean, it doesn't tickle, but it's good for all your pressure points. Everyone who comes here, they say, I gotta try it. I gotta try the bed of nails, and most people are pleasantly surprised. As men of fashion and men of textiles, as you can see, I love the color purple. What I have here is a recently made garment from the Mixteca people in Oaxaca, Mexico. He gets these tiny snails and he squeezes them, almost like, squeezing a lemon, and they release their kind of defense mechanism, and it turns this cotton into a purple. This is the smell of ancient royalty. Smells kind of like the ocean. It smells a little funky, but to wear something made of this, you would have been a king, a queen, an emperor, an empress. If you think about the thousands of snails that need to be milked to make a single garment, that's where the idea of perception of value came from. And there's only about 20 people in the world who still do this technique of milking these snails.
That's wild. So it started from this to this.
Yeah, you go back 200 years, you want something red or purple, it means something. Someone had to really put in the work to create that color.
Fashion and history.
So this usually we would come after an expedition and we kind of finish the work, but I'm going to show you where we actually plan the expedition. So we'll go to the research library. Well, come on in.
This is like an old map.
Yeah, that map came with the house. That map was in my basement. The chance that was in the basement of my house from like the early 1900s.
So you think this map was here since 1900s?
Well, that's when the map is from. He was a missionary in the region, the guy who lived here in the early 1900s. And that was a map that for some reason was still here in the house. And I took it up, it's crumbling, that's why I put it on that board. But I just said there's a strange connection of this map and this house and myself and the previous owner. And it just happens to be where we're going on the next expedition to northern Afghanistan. See that blue stone over there at the very top of the map?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's lapis lazuli, and that's exactly where the mine is. We're gonna go there and do a documentary about that stone. Yeah, it's almost as if that map is haunted. Shit was in my basement. And these books are from like 1860. This lady was moving out, and those books were going in the fucking garbage. I took the whole set. A lot of the things that I built in the house were from like the curb. A lot of things that people were throwing out of buildings, and I'd see it and I'd pull over, take it home, clean it up, upcycle it or whatever, and then build it into a room like this.
All right, man.
All right.
It's time for us to see your closet.
Okay, let's go. Welcome to my closet. So here's a few of my favorite pieces.
It's about that time. Before we even get into your 5 pieces, What's your fashion take?
Your body's a canvas. Every time you step out of the house, it's a chance to kind of engage and to celebrate. And so much of what I love about fashion is that is that kind of coming together of storytelling and history, and that really shows in my collection.
All right, man, I'm excited. Show me your 5 pieces.
Okay. This is a piece made completely of Matuba tree bark. Friends with a beautiful family in Buyoga, Uganda, who have been making this textile, the Nyree family, for hundreds of years. Wanted to add another piece to it, so I had a hat that was already a top hat, and then we were able to bark cloth the hat as well. This is what it actually looks like before it's cut. So this is the bark of an entire Matuba tree. And the way they make it is they'll cut the bark of a Matuba tree off. They'll take a mallet like this and lay out the tree bark, and then they'll just pound it for hours. And it's just getting wider and wider and wider and thinner. And eventually you get this beautiful Buyagan fabric. It smells like fresh wood. As you can see, I've had this for quite a few years. This is my second piece. My favorite element of fashion is to start as it's like when you're making something from scratch. If you're gonna grind the spices, you're gonna pick the herbs from the garden. That's the way I like to make a suit. And so this started with this textile. My friend Rama, who lives in Bamako, Mali, I contacted her and said, I really need something special. And I gave her these exact specifications. And she went and met with the Dogon people who made these little panels. It's completely almost like just made by hand. And you can see that the panels are very small panels. They're not able to make bigger pieces, almost like the size of a placemat. It's actually quite cost effective to design your own fabrics from scratch. All right, so this is piece number 3. And to me, arguably, this is the most special piece I have because there's so many vanishing textiles that are involved in this. And so the base of this vest is Bogolafini from Mali, which is Malian mud cloth. These epaulets are made from Amadou, which is Romanian mushroom cloth. So these are actually mushrooms, it's a tinder fungus, that are the epaulets here. So these are bearded seal intestines. It's almost as good as Gore-Tex is now. And so these are actually, there's only a few people left in the world who are still processing this textile. This was made by a woman living in northern Canada, Janie Chang, who these are actually salmon leather. Once again, it's one of these ancient high Arctic textiles, and it's dyed using lac. And when you have all these pieces, you're looking for a tie to wear, nothing's gonna really live up to this. So these are actually what I wear with this jacket. These are horn spoons from Hawassa, Ethiopia. They're small spoons for eating or drinking. And so we kind of almost wear it as like a bolo tie. Okay, so piece number 4, this material is called a tartan. Tartans can be used for anything. A few years ago, myself and some friends, we swam around the island of Isla, and I had this suit made with a kilt, and I'd made the promise that if I did not complete the swim, I would never wear the suit. Luckily, I finished it and enjoy wearing this. I'm wanting to argue, historically speaking, this is the world's first sneaker. This is known as the cloche. It's an ancient Kurdish shoe that has probably changed very little in the last 1,000 years. Completely done by hand, the folks who still do this. And what's really interesting, if you look at it, it looks like a new design, but this is an ancient design. This is Air Force BC. And one of the things that's so fantastic is when you buy it, it has this seal on it, meaning that it's never been worn. It comes from a very special place in the world, this tiny corner of northern Iraq, where these are still being made the same way they have been for hundreds of years. There is no left or right the way that they do them. I was interviewing the guy making them. We didn't speak, we had a translator there, and I said, oh, what's this made of? What's this made of? And I said, what's inside the sole? And I thought it was just gonna be a piece of leather or whatever. And then he kind of smiled and laughed. And I said, what did he say? He said, oh, it's made from a cow's dick. They dry it and flatten it out. And I guess because it has a little spring, to the tissue or whatever, has a little spring to it.
Damn, a cow's penis must be unique. I appreciate this. I felt like I learned a lot. Thank you so much for showing us your favorite 5 fashion pieces. I like how you add history into your clothes. Not too many people are doing it like you. So yeah, once again, thank you for showing us your favorite 5 pieces.
Thank you for being here.
I'm still processing everything I just saw. The very next day, snow or not, we kept going.
Excuse me.
Yeah?
Would you take me to your house to show me your favorite 5 fashion pieces?
What? Sure.
Is that okay?
I guess.
You got a cool hat, by the way.
Thanks.
Did you dress yourself? No, you did not. No, you did not.
Yes, I did.
You got help with that.
Not it.
You sure?
Yeah.
What you drinking, coffee?
Decaf.
Okay, I love both of your styles, by the way. All right, let's go.
Alright.
Welcome to my home. First, we have this little, I don't know, it's kind of like a seat and a table at the same time, and it's a head. My mom really liked it.
Where your mom got it from?
I don't know. Where'd you get it from?
Online. I have no idea.
Then we have this jewelry holder that I made for my mom when I was in kindergarten.
You love jewelry, right?
You do. And I wanted to show this too. I made, oh God, it's broken, but I made this frame when I was in kindergarten, I think too. It was me and my best friend. She moved to Staten Island after, and we didn't really see each other a lot.
Do you talk to her on the phone?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
This is my cat Lola. Do you want to show anything? I don't have anything else.
I have my favorite things. It's my cameras. I have many of them, but this one is actually my best friend's who moved to Denmark.
You're a photographer?
I do take photos, yeah, film photos. It's my passion and my past.
Nice.
So back in the days, I did a lot of photos and paintings, and now I'm raising a child and doing other cool stuff and getting dressed.
What's other cool stuff?
I do skincare.
Oh.
So we went from taking photos of beautiful people to beautifying people. So during COVID, I went to a herbalism school and learned about oils and butters and formulated very nice skincare, which is now I'm remodeling, so it's gonna come soon this year. Hopefully.
And we have this business called Mazda where we get to make body butters, candles, and paintings. We have some of our paintings over in the hallway. My mom made this. I don't remember if I helped out or not.
Masla means butter.
Yeah.
From Ukrainian and Russian, and this is the name of my brand.
Oh, wow.
So since I draw a lot of like naked figures and everything, she started drawing it silhouettes, and she just called them Masla ladies.
Wow,
So yeah, that's our 2026 goal, to bring it back.
So y'all really besties.
Yeah, we are. We're best friends.
Yeah.
We have a handshake. You want to show a handshake?
Mm-hmm.
And then it.
Hey, okay.
She got her rings though. She got her rings. I love rings, and then she got some too.
Okay.
Yeah, she's my little broke best friend.
That's beautiful.
I'm broke.
Not for now.
For now, you're a future
Yeah,
millionaire.
you're a future millionaire.
Billionaire.
Yes, you're gonna pay my mortgage. You're gonna get me a house?
Sure.
Yeah.
What's your favorite thing in the whole entire world?
The favorite thing in the whole entire world? Probably like my family? Or you mean like an object?
Huh?
Or you mean like an object?
Let's start off with a hobby.
Yeah, I love drawing. I love dancing. Singing.
She's so good.
You're good at singing?
Yeah.
You got it. You got it. Just one bar. Can we hear one bar?
Can we do?
No. Which one?
The losing streak.
You're living for the rest, for that royal flush. But the next best thing you do, you wanna spend your chips on these rosy lips, trying to get me next to you.
Wow.
That was beautiful.
That was amazing.
I love when she sings.
You're definitely a future billionaire. I don't know where it's gonna come from, but I can see the talent from now. And your mom is ready to invest all her time on you. All right, show me your favorite 5 pieces.
I'm ready. So I'm really into shoes. I have a lot of shoes. Shh. I love shoes. And this piece right here is one of my favorite boots. I mean, New York. I've been in New York for 17 years, and we do love a Timberland boot, but this is a heel. And it's a little loud, a little futuristic, and it's also a collaboration with one of my favorite designers, Vanetta Carter. Love you, girl. She's super nice, super sweet, and super talented, and really great sense of style, as well as being a great mom. So this is my go-to piece when I just want everybody to notice me, or don't. I just want to notice myself. I can show you 20 more, but you only said 5, so I had to choose. My second favorite fashion piece is this jacket. And again, I have so many. I have actually a collection of 36 jackets. And most of them are vintage. So this right here is Avirex. 50th anniversary of winning a World War II. So sometimes what I do, actually wear it inside out. And I have 3 of these variations from different years. Truly, truly love it. It was made before Avirex sold it to another company. So it was called at that time Cockpit. It's a true vintage piece. If you ever come across an Avi like this, especially with a graphic, just do yourself a favor and buy it. Poshmark is a really great place because they don't know the value of it. I think this was like 150 and I can resell it now at least for 3 grand, easy. My third favorite fashion piece is this lace shirt by actually a friend of mine, New York Penn. Really great designer, great human being, and his designs are impeccable. I really, really want to invest in his leather jacket. Again, love jackets. But this shirt right here, I wear it all the time. It's men's shirt, and I wear a lot of boy stuff, as you can tell. Sometimes I like to mix it up with a little bit of feminine style. So this right here is a piece just to represent New York. I can't wait to travel and wear this, just, you know, repping New York. And one of the very, very important things for me is to support creators around you, especially New Yorkers. So find yourself a friend or find somebody who actually became friends very spontaneously, and I didn't know that he was designer, but now some of his pieces live in my closet. New York Penn. This is my third favorite fashion piece. And my fourth favorite fashion piece is this jacket. Also vintage from the 90s. Very nice cut. So it has a little bit shoulder padding. So it's really great with slim jeans or anything of a baggy style, as well as dresses, like a slip dress, etc. But I painted on it. So it became obviously 101. It's one of my painting styles. I'm not like the best painter, but it's really healing to me. It makes me very happy. So when I wear this stuff, I get a lot of compliments just because people are trying to figure out what is this. But for me, it's a piece of me, piece of my healing journey and piece of my art that I wear, and kind of ties it all together with a lining. So I'm really proud of this piece, and that's why it's my favorite, number 4.
I thought I was doing that one.
Yeah, and my 5th favorite piece is actually Rocky's.
My mom had this a long time ago, and she cropped it and gave it to me. She got it from her friend, I think, and I just had it since I was a little kid. I'm still little, but like more like tinier.
Yeah, who's in the shirt?
Cameron.
And where's he from?
Harlem.
And where are you from?
Harlem.
Yeah. I think she was wearing it for about 4 years now, so it went from like really baggy to now finally fitting it.
Another piece I have are these black leg warmers. I really like them because they really go all of my outfits I usually have. I don't wear them too much because sometimes they can get wet, like in the snow or rain, and it's really uncomfortable. I have one more thing. This is gonna be my last item, and it's this star belt that my godmom gave to me recently for a Christmas present. Not a lot of my friends have it, so it's kind of unique to me.
How do you wear it?
How I wear it? It's like a belt. And I like it usually like hanging on top of my jeans.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fire.
Yeah, that's fire. Okay.
That was my last piece.
Thank you both for showing us your favorite 5 fashion pieces.
Thank you for coming.
I love your pieces. I love your
coming.
energy. I love your home. Thank you.
Thank you. You will be only strangers in our house, nobody else.
Yeah.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Across the city, I ran into someone completely different, so I had to ask the same question.
I love your outfit. Would you take me to your house and show me your favorite 5 fashion pieces?
Hell yeah.
All right, come on, man. You look like you got some swag on you.
I got a little sun.
All right.
Welcome to my spot. Yes, sir. This is some artwork of me and my girl from my character Faces from 2025. This is spray paint with oil pastel.
This is you, right?
Of course, this is wifey. Get comfortable. I guess we can start here. My girl's a model. So with this piece, I did like me kind of hugging her from behind.
That's her right there?
Yes.
Her mother or something?
Nah, she had this something with for her iPhone for Apple.
Oh.
And she was one of the models they chose for their new phone. And so they had a couple people like models take photos with the new phone at the Apple store. They displayed it all over New York. And her face was like the biggest one that they displayed all over. So kudos for that.
Legendary. Quiet zone. Please be considerate of our residents and our neighborhood.
I just took this one down last night. It was hanging. It was outside the hallway. I took it down. You know, don't tell nobody.
Is that a tattoo?
Yeah, from the head. Yeah.
Okay.
All for life. Start at a young age. But I love my parents. This is to go against my parents at first. And it's the same with the piercings too. But it came to like my image.
All right, before we even get into your favorite 5 pieces, during every tour we ask, what's your fashion take?
My fashion take is, honestly, don't judge a book by its cover, which explains me. When I was younger, people that had like the piercings and tattoos on their face were kind of like, their parents would be like, don't be around them. And me, I'm a nice person. And it's funny, I worked at Delta, right? And I had like wild, like crazy hair and face tattoos and like just like the septum. For some reason, this is how you know like this is like you're meant to do what you're doing, because I had like the highest managers tell me like, wow, it fits you, it suits you. You're balloon wing, as long as you balloon wing, like you're good. Keep your hard work. But to anybody else, they'll be like, no, you're fired. Like this is against the code. But I was there for 10 years, and then until I said, nah, I need to like really focus on my art, my passion, is when like I left Delta. You know, they didn't fire me. They wanted to keep it going, and I inspired a lot of people to kind of find their like self-love and like do what you want to do, and really focus on just like your passion. You know, you could work in 9 to 5, but have a plan with it. You know, so
that's fire.
Yeah.
So you had your face tats and everything working at Delta.
Deadass.
That's fire. Don't judge a book by its cover. Now let's get into your favorite 5 pieces.
Let's do it. This is my first fashion piece. This is a Chrome Hunch Rolex that I acquired from a jewelry store out in Atlanta. Painted on the dial. We did an art trade where the price was this price, and I did artwork to compare to that price, and here you go. My second fashion piece is this vintage Tupac memorial piece. Around 2000 and let's say 10 through like 13, I was collecting only vintage Tupac tees. And then I had to pay a bill one year that was crazy, because I like had this cool, like big house in Atlanta, and I had to sell all of my pieces. So this is like the last piece that I kept from all of those years. I wear it all the time. And these aren't cheap t-shirts. It's a straight bootleg from when they were doing the press in like Canal Street, I would say, in the 90s. You know, for every concert, black rapper, you had the Biggie Smalls, Lil Kim, the whole nine. This is my next piece. Dior 2004 by Hedi Slimane, strip jeans. You got your black heavy duty wax done by me. They were waxed before, but I did coats of spray paint. And I got these from the rapper Young Bands from a trade. Took it upon myself to add down the leg a belt that my girl wasn't using. Bad repair job between the crouch is from me, because I was rushing in the car. I think I had one of my nose piercings at the knee. These are fucking amazing. My fourth fashion piece. This is a collaboration between Uggs, Hidden NYC, and yours truly, Nyree Arts. This pair is number 13 out of 200. And they were sent to me just for me to do the job that you see here. My own damn thing. The fifth element, the Balenciaga Derby shoes or sneaker. I took upon myself to do a whole crust punk vibe, because that's like what I'm into, you know. Blood, sweat, and tears. I have a lot of fucking daggers and holes in my fingers from sewing these, and I just love them. It definitely expresses like who I am.
All right. Thank you for showing us your favorite 5 pieces.